girl, welcome to the Crazy Sock Lady YouTube channel. My name is Kayla and this is where I share all about my making adventures. Today I have lots of knitting to share with you. I have 3 finished objects, 3 works in progress. That's funny, 3 and 3. I have some things that arrived in the mail. You can find me on Instagram and Ravelry as The Crazy Sock Lady, and I do have links right down below this video for everywhere that you can find me. I am most active on Instagram, especially in the stories. I don't always post photos, but I am very active in my stories usually every day if you want to see what I'm getting up to each day. But yes, links will be down below for everywhere that you can find me, as well as links to project pages for everything that I'm going to show you. Any shops will be linked down below. This is episode 247. It is Thursday, September 26th, 11:12 a.m. I am having one last cup of coffee. I hope you guys have got something to sip on, something to work on, and you're ready to chat about knitting. So, first up, let's go with what I finished first. I finished the Hocus Pocus socks that I was working on. This is a Homespun House yarn. It was a sock set. So we had the main skein, and then this was the mini that came with it. I did my vanilla socks on 9-inch circulars, 25 rounds knit 2 purl 2 ribbing for the cuff, 60 rounds for the leg. And then just contrast heel and toe. This was pair 66 for the year. I started them on September 8th and finished them on September 21st. I don't think there was anything else about those. 64 stitches, if I didn't already say that. And 9-inch circulars, I use a US 0.2mm when I use 9-inch. The next thing I finished is the baby muscle burra hat for my niece. I don't have the brim folded up here. I'll show you in just a minute with it folded. This is out of the mystery yarn that I've lost the tag for, but this was the baby size muscle burra hat. I started this on September 17th and finished it on September 23rd. There it is with the brim folded up. Like, how cute is that? I love a little baby muscle burra hat. It's so sweet. So this, I'm working on my sister's right now, and then I have this, and then the last one that I finished, the purpley pink, for her other daughter. So I'll be sending a package off to them with some goodies as soon as I finish my sister's. The last thing, some of you may be surprised about if you follow me on Instagram, you are not. I did finish Wyatt's sweater. It is done. I started this project on January 27th and finished it on September 25th. Yes, I was feeling done last week. I think we've all been there with projects before. If you haven't, that is amazing. But I think we've all had projects in our making journey where we have just felt like we cannot knit another stitch on this project. And that was, oh, I bumped the table. That is where I was last week. That is how I was feeling. I had a good rant about it. And then the next day I blocked a few of the pieces just to kind of see how I felt. And I picked it back up and I finished it off yesterday. So it is done. It is the Sovereign sweater by Megan Babin. And I don't have any of it out here. I've already thrown the tags away, put the leftovers up, but it is Knit Picks Swish. Oh gosh, now I'm not going to remember was this worsted or DK? You guys, when I finish a project, all of the details go out of my brain. Is anyone else like that? Let's see. I feel like it was worsted. Yep, Swish worsted. Pinecone Heather is the color. I still need to do one final block on it. All the pieces have been blocked, then I seamed them and then did the neckband. But where I did some of the seaming, it's pretty even most parts, but there's some spots around the neckband here that just kind of could use another block to smooth it out. Wyatt wants me to try to block the sleeves to give him a little bit more room circumference wise, and same with the body. It fits him so good. The sweater's done. I am happy with it. He's happy with it. I did take some pictures of him yesterday trying it on, but I have not asked him if he's okay with me sharing it. My kids don't really like when I share them on YouTube or social media, public social media, so I fully respect their decisions with that. So if he says it's okay, I will share pictures. If not, that's okay too. You've seen the sweater. It is done. Now that it is done, I am just ready to cast on, I would say all the things, but pretty much vanilla socks. I did cast on 2 new pairs of socks yesterday, but I did not bring them down to show. I forgot them in the basket upstairs. I just have the cuffs done though, so I'll show them next week. I have 3 works in progress though that I can show you. First is the Musselburgh hat that I'm making for my sister. This is in a bag from Fat Squirrel, Harry Potter bag. And this one is out of Legacy Fiber Arts on their Cozy Toes base. It is a merino cashmere nylon base, and the colorway is pewter. Bunched up on my needles here. I am using a 16-inch. I always get asked what size I put it on. So I do the cast on increases on magic loop, and then I switch to 16-inch circulars after the increases are done. I do have the cast on linked that I used. I've just been using the Nitty Natty cast on, the video that she has. I have had so many people say that they just cast on the amount of stitches, split it for magic loop, and start knitting in the round, and then close that up with their tail. So my next one, that's what I'm going to try, because I want to see if it really makes a difference. If the way that it looks when people have done that, it looks exactly the same. So I'm like, if that works, why do we fiddle with all this stuff? So I'm going to try it. I'm going to see if it makes a difference. This way that Nitty Natty shows how to do it is so much simpler than what is in the pattern. I feel like everybody's different. That's what I feel like. But I also feel like just casting on the amount of stitches, splitting it for magic loop, start knitting in the round, and close that up with your tail would achieve the same result. And so many people say that it does. So I will report back, because I will probably do another one after this one's done. And I will share then, if I remember to do that. But yes, this one I'm doing the adult small for my sister. And not much to report about it. Just wonderful, wonderful stockinette knitting that I love so very much. Now socks. These are almost done. This is in a bag that is not from a shop. It was just a gift from a friend that does not have a shop. And these are the socks I've been working on the treadmill. This is also Legacy Fiber Arts. This is their Sweet Shop colorway. And these are about almost at the exact same spot. Yeah, like round off from each other. It's crazy how that happened. I did not intend to do that. But they're almost at the exact same spot. And they are about, I measured this morning, I've already forgotten, but I think they're about 1 inch away from the toe. So I may work on these while I edit this, get this up and all that today, and then do the toes this evening, because I'm going to be casting on today for sure if I finish these. My next pair of vanilla socks for the treadmill with a yarn that I picked up at Wool Gathering. I did go to Wool Gathering over the weekend in Yellow Springs, Ohio, and I picked up some yarn, of course, like you do, and I'm going to cast on one of the skeins. So you'll see that very soon. But I think 25 rounds and 2 purl 2 ribbing for the cuff. That's what it looks like. 60 rounds for the leg. I have some cute progress keepers on here. A sausage biscuit. I think it has egg and cheese on it, maybe. And a peanut butter and jelly. I think these are both from the Gnome Knitter. Oh, before I forget, I did not bring these down. I would normally show these in mail, but these progress keepers made me think of this. Oh, I actually have a few on my next sock too, I think. But I received the sweetest package from the Littlest Charm Co. And I forgot to bring the boxes down, and I realized it as I was coming down the stairs, but I had just mopped and the floor was wet. So I did not bring them down, but I have pictures. So I will put pictures up here of the charms that she sent me for the fall. And oh my gosh, they are her charms. I have like a whole collection over there. They are so good. So I will link her shop down below. Definitely head over and check out what she's got over there if you're wanting some good fall charms. Here is one of the ones. A leaf. But I have them sitting up there by where I sit and knit in the evenings so that I can add them to my projects that I'm getting ready to cast on. There's the other one. So these socks are in a bag from 3 by the Sea. And this is the September Yarnable colorway. Is it Appley Ever After? Yes, Appley Ever After. I have one, I'm on the heel. I'm doing my Rhinebeck Roomies pattern. Oh gosh, all the ends here. Oh my goodness. There we go. Doing Rhinebeck Roomies. Look how squishy. I love this pattern. So that one's mid heel flap. This one I only have one repeat of the pattern done. So I need to finish off this heel and continue moving on those. The heel, I'm using just some leftovers that I had. Not sure what this is, what I did with it. Probably socks. That's all I can tell you. All the socks I showed are on 9-inch circulars. US 0. 2mm ChiaoGoo. All right, I think that's it for what I'm working on. Like I said, I did cast on 2 new pairs of socks yesterday. I had a little cast on party, caked up some yarn, cast on 2 new pairs of socks. Planning on casting on another pair today, but I will show all those next week since the floor is wet. We're letting the floor dry. All right, the other thing that I have to show, I received such a sweet birthday package from Christy over at Stitchin' With Yarn, and she sent me the cutest cup, which is upstairs, and a cute shirt, which I should have worn today. Maybe I'll wear that next week, and yarn. She sent yarn, and I want to cake both of these up really badly. They're so pretty. There's been a lot of yarn come in to the stash this month, but birthday months, they just don't count, do they? So here's the yarn. Look how pretty these are. So this one is a sock set, Serendipity. And this one says One of a Kind. Oh my goodness. I love these. Doesn't want to focus, does it? So pretty. I want to just cast on all the things right now. All of them. That sweater being done just like cleared up so much knitting brain space, and I'm just ready to go crazy. I'm trying to keep it under control. But we will see. I think that's all I have for today. I hope that you guys are doing well. I hope you've had a good week. I hope you're getting lots of making done. The weather, it has looked like fall for a few days now, and it's making me very happy that it's gloomy. I mean, I love the sunshine, but I've said many times I love when the seasons change, and looking out the window right now at the gloomy fall looking sky, and I'm very happy about it. It's gonna be like mid 70s today, right? 75. Looks like fall. There's a little bit of a chill in the air when the breeze blows. Very happy about it. So I hope you're getting some nice weather. I hope you're getting lots of making done, and I will see you guys again next week. Until then, happy making. Bye.